you are more creative in developing what to be done, because you have a story. A story. Why in story is important? Because story will guide you what exactly you want to do. So without the story, if you waterfall does not have story, it's just something from your head or from your past experience. To do this virtual run, for example, we need to do item 1 to identify the participant. Item 2, you need to develop the form for the participant to register. Item 3, you need to get all the data from the Google form and try to sort it out, the participant. So those are something you just get it from your head because that's what has been done in the past. However, here you can have more perspective because you make a story. You create a story, there is epics in the story, this is also, and from there you develop the task. So the task from having these themes, epic and stories will be more comprehensive, will be more detailed. And the team who are doing the project know exactly why the tasks are there, rather than you just be presented with the task list. Task 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, do it. And then for us in the team who's doing it, say why you need to do this, why you need to do this one, why you need to do this, why you need to do this after the first one. So we keep wondering, asking why the task to be done. But however, if we have using the current techniques, the current methodology, we have to have an epics, we have to have the themes, you have to have the story. Take for example here, this is real one. I've been doing this for an organization as a consultant. So the theme is simple: Malaysia design unmanned cargo delivery. Okay, so this is the theme. That's what we want to. So all the team, all the project team member will have that in their mind. Malaysia design unmanned cargo delivery. Then what's the epic? The epic, there are few epics. Malaysian owned technology. Another epic, CEM to approve the design. Another epic, this vehicle can have certificate of airworthiness. Another epic, this vehicle can be used by operation. And company can have operational approval. So those are the epics from the story of we have our own unmanned cargo delivery, cargo drone delivery. Then from the epics, you break the epics into themes. Each epics will have themes. You can see the blue box there, epics. Epics 1, epics 2, epics 3, epics 4, there's 5 epics. Epics are small story. From that, Malaysia design unmanned cargo delivery. And then you make one story, say as the leader of the National Society NSA committee. So this is one committee. I work for them. As the leader of NSA committee, I want Malaysia, US design and fabricate in Malaysia. So that we have our own technology. So the first epic is Malaysia technology. We develop technology in our own. We have our own drone delivery technology. Okay, then we have epic number 2. As the leader of NSA committee, I want to work with the partners so that I can share the resources and liability so that we can get the CM approval. So they want to do, I want to share with partners. I don't want to do it my own. So I can share, I can have the resources and also can share the liability. So I don't have the money on my own to do it. So I need partners for us. For us to share the liability and resources. Most importantly, the resources. We have this to make it happen. We have to have this to make the teams workable, or make the teams become reality. Then number 3, the developer of US, I want as the developer, as you are the one in the US, I want to have the US design to be to an acceptable airworthiness standard. So I want this, not just I like to do it, because I also want to do this unmanned drone to the standards, so that the airworthiness authority can give us the type certificate, type approval. So why we need that? Because we want to have the epic number 4. We want to have this vehicle certificate of airworthiness. Why we need certificate of airworthiness? We need to have this vehicle to fly. And who want to fly epic number 5? So that the operators, the drone operator can use my vehicle to fly. So these are all the stories. Okay. And from the stories, we are developing the themes. Okay. From the epics, we have the themes. So we break it down further. Number one, as a leader, I want to expose the student to design, testing, and fabrication. Another story, as a leader, I want to establish design, test, fabrication team. Number 3, I want to ensure the Army aircraft system in the appropriate category so that I can get CM approval. So the 3 things. And then from that user story, we create the task. User story 1, I want to expose students to design, testing, and fabrication of Army aircraft system. The task will be invite all the potential stakeholders for meeting. Who will be involved? We invite them for a meeting to get all this team together. Officially establish the committee in the term of funding, resources, and facility. So you have to do this. Otherwise, we cannot get the story, we cannot get the epics, we cannot go back to the team. So, and then also, if you need to break down further, you have to break it down into more subtasks. So this is how the user, the themes, the epics, and the user stories have been developed. And from there, if you look at the waterfall, you only see the tasks. And if you've been given, if you've been working in a project, you just see series of tasks. And you do not know where are these tasks come from, where this task has been stated in that way. So without having the total understanding, without having the background of the task, then you are not creative. Because as you do the work here, you may create more tasks, which is a subtask. Because you need to have the subtask before you can complete the task. And you are able to determine what are the subtasks because you know what is the story, what are the epics, what are the themes. So you not run away from the initial project objective, which is Malaysia Design Unmanned Cargo Delivery System. So that is why this Agile Scrum methodology is more attractive to the project manager in doing projects because it has given the meanings to each of the tasks being required to be done. And as you are being assigned to do the task, you are able to track back what are the source of this task, why we need to do the task. By understanding where are these tasks come from, then you are able to accomplish the task more efficiently. You can deliver more because you really understand the content of the task rather than just reading the text or the task requirement like you see in the standard Gantt chart.